Hello Jess, welcome to episode 54 of Mind the Gap, and yes, I am sitting in the bathtub. I was actually going to do the dog kennel, but it is raining outside, so Jess, your last episode, I loved it. I loved how just so real it was. Your idea of talking about fears was just perfect, I think, for this channel because, you know, Jess, on this channel, we don't put a lot of emphasis on always looking perfect. And I know a lot of people feel like they can't really talk about their fears because they're silly or embarrassing or whatever. But that's not how we do things here. And so yeah, I just can't speak today. Okay, so blah. But let's all take a moment to be grateful that none of us have to be scared of Tom Hiddleston and Taylor Swift being together anymore. Yes. So with that in mind, gather around everyone. Gather around the bathtub. So I'll just grab my coffee here. My coffee in the bathtub. Alright, so what am I, Petie of Mind the Gap, scared of? Snapchat scares me. Snapchat filters really scare me. I mean, Snapchat is just... what is it? I have a very big, unexplainable fear of water. Bodies of water that I don't know what's inside of it. They're very pretty and I like to look at them, but as far as like swimming in them, the ocean in particular, because there are so many things that, well, could eat me. There is no way I'm going to put myself in the same body of water as a man-eating fish and just hope that, oh, today maybe he won't be hungry. Just no. A couple weeks ago I actually went to the lake for the first time with a friend. One time I fell in. That was totally accidental. And then another time I just decided, you know what, I'm not going to let this lake defeat me. I will overcome this. And so I just jumped right in. I screamed the whole way, but I jumped in. As soon as I came up out of the water, I was out of there. I was just like, nope, the water can defeat me all at once. Another big fear for me, and this is totally irrational, but what the heck? Sinkholes. I am terrified of sinkholes. Jess, this fear was confirmed and validated in every possible way. When we went to Israel, we were driving in our tour bus around the Dead Sea, and the driver just happens to mention that the road we are on is the most dangerous road in Israel because of sinkholes have randomly opened up in the road and swallowed cars. Does anyone else find that unsettling? As far as fears that are more like deep or, you know, abstract or whatever, well, Jess, I really used to worry about looking silly or embarrassing myself in front of other people, but I think we all know who cured me of that. But sort of along that same vein, you could almost call it like failure, or more specifically like disappointing other people, I think. Not feeling like I gave something my best, or, you know, I didn't put as much effort into it as I should have and it ended up failing and I gotta just do a little more or work a little harder or, you know, live up to these non-existent expectations that I feel like are on me but really aren't. Another big one for me is it's really just the fear of not living a very full life. So I'm just scared that, you know, I'll get to the end of my life and realize I didn't really do much with it, or I didn't do as much of it at or didn't do as much with it as I could have, that I wasn't purposeful or intentional with the way I lived, that I wasted a lot of time. Wasting time really scares me because I mean, you'll never get it back. Here's the thing, I just think that the Lord has given each of us work to do, and as long as every day we're focused on fulfilling that work and glorifying Him, then we don't need to be worried about wasting our life because we're doing exactly what the Lord put us here to do. Well, just those are really the fears that I could think of right now. I just think it's really good for people to just be totally open and totally honest about the weird things that we have going on in our brains. If you can't laugh at yourself, then gosh, life is just gonna be a drudgery. So that's what these episodes are for, just to take some time, get things out in the open, laugh at ourselves a little bit. Well, viewers, we loved all of your comments from last week. If you have anything more to add to the conversation, please leave it in the comments. But for now, I will say farewell. Jess and I will be seeing all of you guys next week. Maybe next week, Jess will be in a tree somewhere. Who knows? Bye!